OpTic Gaming, Simplicity takes a map. They're up 1-0 over OpTic. PR and Deluxe, I'll let you guys have it.
Yeah, a map for Simplicity, and going back even further, OpTic Mexico took a map on OpTic Gaming too, so that's 2 maps in the first day lost by OpTic Gaming, considered to be the strongest, not considered, they are the strongest team in Gears of War, so that's something to note going into tomorrow.
Yeah, and really interesting though, we saw them dominant in New Orleans. They were really dominant. I know in the first Echo Fox series and the Ghost Gaming series, I felt like OpTic was just smothering the opposition. But you see this event, you know, teams are catching up to kind of OpTic, similar to how we seen last season.
And you actually take a look at it, something that OpTic has kind of had in a rough spot has been being able to turn on early. They found themselves behind in multiple matches in multiple majors. Why do we think that is, and what is allowing them these slow starts?
This is going to kind of suck.
I mean, it's pool play. I'm not saying you take the games lightly, but OpTic has been here, I mean, so many times. They know, they come in knowing they're pretty much going to win their pool. They don't really have any real threats, but maybe taking these teams a little too lightly with a team like Simplicity, who had that upset most of these guys over Echo Fox in pool play back in New Orleans. So maybe a little taking them too lightly there.
Well, and honestly, we had the discussion, you know, before me and you did the pre-event, you know, prediction show, and I said Simplicity will upset somebody in this pool. It just was the wrong OpTic.
Well, so you're saying they're coming back here.
Well, honestly, they've been playing fantastically, and this is what we expected when we saw this team when they were on Elevate last event in NOLA. They upset Echo Fox. They had a really good run. They had all the coordination, and then you pick up Toy Soldier, and you put that dynamic into the team. It's that one-person fit. And now they're on land, and they're doing a great job. You know, they looked a little shaky against OpTic Mexico, but they're really giving it to OpTic Gaming this time around.
When I was talking to some of the players and the coaches, and I was, you know, figuring out how this new Simplicity roster is going to work out, I asked, is Toy the upgrade that they're going to want? And they said yes, because of that confidence factor that he brings. Are we looking like this PR for that to be the case?
I do think, especially after taking a map, it does look like it. Toy kind of slow start here, 8 kills, 10 deaths, but against OpTic, you know, sometimes it's just very hard to have a fast start. Even though we're already in halftime right here, they do have control over, it does look like OpTic's side of B Street, but without getting the hill. They just need to be in your face more against OpTic Gaming, but they need to do it as a team.
They're playing them tough too, and we gotta remember, again, back to the OpTic Mexico versus OpTic Gaming map. The third map was Lift as well, and OpTic took it pretty convincingly, up 4-2 already here over Simplicity. Will it be the same? They have that ability to kind of turn it on, turn it off whenever they want to, and what looks to be a close match for most of the time, OpTic can kind of take that and they can get out of hand real quick. Let's see though, as we're looking now, Hezzy with 2 kills to his name, countdown's in, 174, 2 hills will win it for Simplicity. And they're looking good in this round. They might make it a 4-3. They can hold on for a couple more seconds. 3 dead for OpTic Gaming. Simplicity doing a lot of good things here. I like what I'm seeing. And I think it will be a 4-3 indeed.
I don't want to see them overextend and start to die for no reason. They have the lead. They just tied it up, and they're beginning to run away with it. Less than 10 seconds left. You don't need to be in a shotgun fight with anybody.
Let me just say one more thing here. Hezzy for Simplicity. He's not a guy, I haven't heard his name a lot. Like all the broadcasts, we talk about all these other great players, Toy a lot. But Hezzy, he's been the up-and-coming player for a few events now, even back to Mexico when we were over there. He's always been like a pretty clutch player and put up some great numbers, so I want to just shout him out as an individual player. Only 10 kills here, 22 for Xenon, 13 downs. I love seeing that. 11 deaths. Not a big deal for him, though.
I mean, and the dynamic is like, what is OpTic going to do? They're probably going to drop something big down. I can't see them that, oh, they're going to block? Oh, okay, never mind. I guess they want to keep
that out? Can we edit that out real quick?
We can. I don't know why they were going to
Where's your crystal ball?
I don't have a crystal ball, but just based on logic, like OpTic doesn't like some of these fights. They're going to force you to fight them on another side of the map. They're notorious for putting boom shots down, so I don't know. Maybe they feel that they're confident enough to win these fights, but it looks like Simplicity's gaining momentum and they're fighting and disengaging their fights well enough that it's causing problems for OpTic Gaming where they're not able to go pick up kill after kill inside of the chains.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, we saw Sneak there, 3 kills so far. Again, the game's not all about kills. The numbers aren't everything some of the times, but when you play OpTic Gaming, you gotta wonder how long you can hold out with a low number of kills before they start coming back and really putting it out of hand.
And you know, we still have quite a few rounds left to go, but you have to think about if Simplicity can take this away, this completely opens up that first group.
It does, because it sets Simplicity up for a better position, especially with the open bracket team that's in there. And you can see the rotation. They're actually making a good play towards top rocks. They've actually got to start putting a little bit more pressure and apply some smokes, but OpTic Gaming doing a good job to hold back that push.
they need to somehow find a way to give fakes to OpTic, but like good enough fakes. Because I was kind of just silent, you know, watching their setup there. They kind of had 2 people towards top rock, somebody on fans, somebody control them, and then somebody watching B Street right there. You need to be able to find the gap, the hole in OpTic Gaming setup. And once you force too many numbers to one spot without actually knowing that, that's going to give OpTic Gaming the heads up to rotate and play it how they want or how it should be played.
Yeah, one more chance off spawn here for Simplicity. OpTic, you saw them just wolf packing 4 in a line, head downing your home hill, which is a scary, scary sight with these players, but still a chance for Simplicity to come back. They're making a match of it, 4-3, map 3. So a good performance, but the way these pools are, the way all these teams are so competitive at this event, it's to the point where you got to win your pool to be in a real good spot.
You got to win twice.
Yeah. Look at this angle from Spawn. Not only is he watching his teammates back, but he's actually watching that mid control room cut.
This is just OpTic playing extremely well, like controlling the middle of the map and rotating around. And honestly, they're going to be cutting through. What Simplicity needs to do in this situation is they need to have a guy that doesn't get seen off spawn, someone who's pushing away, slip through, and try to get a big flank. Because really, if OpTic has this hard setup, you're not going to be able to break that unless you've got a couple of really big smokes and a couple people picking up kills. Example.
Not enough, though, I don't think. They'll have to die. That's a final kill. OpTic going to come back and answer pretty quickly, I think. You know, they had control that entire round. It didn't get a triple cap right away, but definitely, you know, put the back stuff Simplicity to the wall and had to fight out, and it wasn't enough to come back against OpTic. 22 and 13 for Xena. I like that, but man, 5-3. Still, even with all that work he's put in, still 5-3 OpTic.
Is there a turnaround for weapon placement here that Simplicity can have to potentially catch these members of OpTic off guard, or is it just too much control that they have at this point?
I think it's too much control, honestly. I mean, the weapons, you look at OpTic, they can use, where you put down, they can use. And they can use it probably better than you. So it's not really something you put down for yourself that OpTic can't come back and make you pay for it.
I mean, if you're bold enough, I mean, you want to challenge, you're going to beat OpTic, might as well throw some wretches down and try to take out explosives.
I like the overkill, man. I want to see overkill and the forcers.
That'd be a fun, interesting.
Season 2 meta.
That's the new Season 2 meta.
That's our meta.
Our meta?
Microsoft Store.
Yeah.
We're going.
Is it the deluxe meta? Is it just specifically for you?
I just like
when you
seeing
just play
different
by
things.
yourself?
Yeah. I'm decent with the overkill. By decent, I hit 1 out of every 16 shots, maybe.
That's a beautiful percentage. I just want to let you know that.
Well, that's why I'm back here and not out there.
With that X on plat earlier on, I feel like OpTic loses a round boom shot on me. I think they kind of like prepped it. They didn't want to do too much at once with a boom shot too early on in the half. But I really do see a boom shot coming out for OpTic if they lose any round.
Well, this is the swing, too. It's 5-3. It goes 6-3, just wrap it up. Wrap your controllers up 6-3. But if it goes 5-4, you still got a chance if you're a Simplicity.
And every single round, I see the same thing. After the initial, it's OpTic Gaming with 2 hills and Simplicity with 1, regardless of who actually wins the initial.
Did they pick up their Marksa? They didn't pick up the mark. You put it down and then you don't play for it. And then you can't rotate it around the map. But then on the other side of the map, Mental has it, and he's just looking for opportunities to get great picks. Like, you're down a power weapon now, and now you're down a deficit in hills. You've got to start thinking about, like, oh, we need to have something here. We put a tool down, we need to use it.
Yeah, and Mental's just peppering every player he sees now.
For free.
Toy, yeah, just free damage. And look at the damage it puts out. I mean, it doesn't take much to put you down. And you got these other players on OpTic, they're going to clean them up. They're not going to let you go. Finally, Sneak comes over and gets the kill on Mental, but maybe too little too late. 3 already dead for Simplicity.
And then he goes down. Like, I don't know why you would take cover. Like, yeah, I get you get the decap, but someone's is going to get the kill anyways. And now it's all left to Hezi to make some kind of hero play in the last second.
Just imagine he gets the decap and stays alive.
I want to hear that song being played right now. I need a hero. Then I'll do a...
I don't think it's happening.
I'm gonna just point this one out, and you're just probably gonna have to stick to commentary. I know, but you're right. It looks like it's a state of almost discombobulation for Simplicity in a lot of ways. They're not able to execute any of the plans if they even had a plan to start. As a result, now it ends up putting OpTic Gaming 6-3, almost tying the knot on this one.
Well, unless it's a 200 IQ where they're like, oh, we're not going to play for it. Now they're going to drop a boom shot down, and then they're going to use the marks of. But why would you do that to yourself anyways?
I will say, I think that you're only allowed like 1 crystal ball within each venue, and Rezik definitely took a hold on that one. So Simplicity's going to have to definitely pull someone out of the hat.
There's the boom shot. Now it's like you got to win 4 initials if you're Simplicity over OpTic.
Do you pull rabbits out of the hat, or do you pull doves? We're in California. I don't know what it is.
I prefer I prefer rabbits.
Depends on the day.
I'm tiebreaker. Oh, well, you're a tiebreaker. I like rabbits. They're just like a white rabbit, too.
I like rabbits because they jump.
That works.
Let's not play that audio again. If we can just delete that from the commentary. be appreciated.
Oh my gosh, there's the big play. Exclusives going in, gets one. Xenon makes a play, and actually they have control here. They may have the opportunity to pick up the boom shot, but they can't let these explosives get control with the power weapons like this.
Oh my lord.
Oh, this is going to be
You know what's
bad.
gonna happen? It's like, I know we don't have the crystal ball here, but we got a pretty good idea what's gonna happen. But 5 dead for OpTic, so here we go. Can they get to the hills in time, Waldo? Boom shot picked up. This should be, there's no way OpTic should come back and win this round, correct?
You know, theoretically, no, not even theoretically, they shouldn't. But it looks like they're actually going to make it inside the hill.
No.
Oh!
6-4.
Ooh, that was
That's
close.
interesting.
I don't know.
If
it
they
looks like
win-
someone should have touched that.
I want to get ahead of myself here. They win 7-6. I gotta do something. I'm not sure what, but we gotta we got 3 more rounds. But this could be an epic comeback in pool play.
If they win the straight rounds, I'm going and celebrating with
2 more initials. Oh, 3 more initials.
You're just gonna take your headset off and just leave, right?
I'm
What do they
going
throw?
right
Rest of the
over there
desk.
in their celebration pool.
I'm going to say it's Ensigns. Ensigns or frags. Something small. I don't think they threw anything too
They looked
crazy
good that
there.
round. They almost lost it when they went to pick boom shot and it wasn't completely safe.
They forced that.
Explosive almost came back and made them pay for it.
Memento actually got the kill on that guy. Snuck around.
And now here, one more chance. Initial fight. Must be won here. Must be won by Simplicity to win the round.
Oh, OpTic's watching it now, though. That's not free. He needs to pick that up. Has he got boom? He's got out.
And they got a
Exclusive
kill.
got solars, so hey, that's another win.
Yeah, well,
Die now.
Exclusive goes down though. Nice job by Xenon getting another kill. Don't you dare waste that.
I'm glad we're on the same page on
I will.
this.
Stop
I'm just
it.
like, oh, he made me nervous right
I
there.
will give you a slap on the hand. There we go. Wait for it.
Good.
Okay.
That works.
Decent now. Pistol. Back it up. Stay out of chunk range. There you go.
Cool, he's isolated.
I like what I'm seeing here.
Summons is coming up to challenge in 3v1. They
Xenon.
got it. That's it.
All Z right now. They're going to cap the second hill. You got to get over to D right now. They're in the D hill. Solar's off spawn trying to run his heart out.
Solid for time.
Yeah, smokes too are going to delay. 6-4, looking to make it 6-5. I would like to see it.
There it is.
There we go, 6-5. All right, 2 in a row. 2 in a row for.
I don't know if that was a 200 IQ play where they put the marks down, but they're not touching it once.
Yeah. How you playing this round? Now we've seen him play it kind of a couple different ways the last 2 rounds.
And you said they needed to win the initials, and right off the bat, the aggression of Simplicity. Xenon himself, he coming into that last round was 23-14, putting the team on his back in about as many ways as you could think about.
So scary though, like looking across at OpTic and knowing you have to win these team fights to kick the round off. It's like, how long can you do it? How many can you win?
How many times can you slip
Yeah,
through
knowing
without
they'll-
getting caught?
They only got to win 1 round. Like knowing they have that breathing room, they can mess up 3 times and all you got to do, I mean, when they win 1 round, it's over. So it's
Into
like,
the purgatory spawns, 22-second respawns. We're back on E. Xenon's not cutting in early this time, and honestly, they're playing it a little safe. OpTic's they're respecting OpTic, and I don't know if that's a good idea. Oh, but Z gets a big kill there.
Z
Power.
going off, he gets a
Oh.
double, but he gets taken out right after. 3 dead
Booms
for
down,
OpTic.
booms down though.
Oh boy, oh my
Oh.
god, the Lancer got him down there. 4 down for OpTic.
Explosive's gonna, he's done.
He's
Don't
got to
die
be
there,
down.
Explosive. You can't die there, Toy.
Someone's got to down him.
But E was also capped as well. They can still triple cap
It's
here.
5
They can
dead.
do it. Just got to split. What's the closest time? 3 seconds? 1
One.
second? Mental's up in 1.
Nope. Mental is going to get a touch.
Mental will get a touch because no one's on D.
Yep.
But they have boom. Yeah, this is going to be a big
I
wave.
can't even talk anymore. Mental goes down. Lancer,
Boom,
nice boom
one
shot.
more. Where's the other boom?
He's good.
Oh man, we'll go.
He's got to wait. Now it's in. Praise is going in. Praise is going to die.
And if you look at
Praise
D,
can't get a kill.
look at D.
We might go 6-6 here. We might go 6-6. Hold on. Hold your breath. Hold on a moment here.
It's
We got ourselves a game.
I can't wait to
We got ourselves
celebrate
a
with
game
my
here.
new team in one more
Unbelievable.
round.
All right, the stage, nobody's below me, so if they win this 7-6, I will jump off the stage right now.
Yep. Somebody make room. Just-
Waldo, hold my jacket.
I need a spot
Deluxe,
with
Deluxe, this is
simplicity.
what happens. This is what happens when you start making yourself some predictions. You said all they had to do once they went up that 6-3, it was going to be nothing. It was going to be easy.
It's supposed
Well,
to be
it's,
easy.
it's supposed to be over. It's OpTic Gaming we're talking here. The best in the world, the champions. Top tier, the S tier team.
Before we get into the round, I'm going to say, we've always asked this question, what does this OpTic team do after a loss? Because this team has never lost. So what do we do now?
You're putting that in the world.
I'm going to put it in the
Oh,
world.
they did once.
They have not lost.
Once. Full
They-
play?
No. They have not. This team,
Oh, this team, no. Definitely
this
not.
team has not lost.
If they win this round, Simplicity, you get Xenon, you talk to Xenon, you see what was going on in his brain. Big
Pick his brain.
plays.
There's a big cut here. Mental's gonna go in and he gets executed. Now you're gonna be seeing Xenon. He's playing the line. They're playing spacing back. They're getting a big opportunity. OpTic's pushing in too hard. Now they're in a pocket pitch. Boom shot's picked
Oh
up.
my god, he killed himself. And
But
it's
that's worth it.
Huge!
That's a huge play there. Exclusives is now going to be pushing up there. You got Toy on the other side. They're going to be putting pressure up here on Praise, and he's going to go down. And they got boom shot again.
They got one more boom shot. Someone's the last one alive. He uses the boom shot, almost killed his teammate. Exclusive, you gotta be very careful. Match against the wall. Someone is dying. It's beginning to fall apart for Simplicity.
They've got
4 dead though. You gotta watch out. You're 4 dead for OpTic Gaming.
You gotta worry about mental, but on the other side, you gotta worry about capping the hill.
I like what they're doing though, since they can't get the triple cap, they're trying to get the kills, but you can't die in lieu, and this is beginning to fall apart.
They gotta fall back.
OpTic Gaming, can they do this?
They got Xenon got nades. One nade, not close enough. That's not good.
That is not a good turnaround, like you said there. I became caster to fan just now. I was very excited for both teams.
Xenon's got 1 nade left, I think. We've got 1 nade left.
Now it's the IQ time. Now it's the slaying power. Now put that 200 IQ to use.
Now you got to start slowing it down and start pressuring the other side of the map, and you got to play for picks here.
Patience being a big factor here for Simplicity.
That's a big kill. That's a big kill on their home hill. They're going to create pressure. Now OpTic's going to be trying to cut down the B lane, rotating back up, but they've got to start realizing that they're going to get crossed out here. They're going to have to be falling back on B Street.
The thing about round number 13 is you can literally win these games at any moment in the match. The score does not matter.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Someone's got incense. That's not a good thing. Oh, these are going to be big kills. Mental gets 2 here.
Goes down though. Toy gonna rotate. Toy might be getting into a little bit of a trouble spot, and he does go down. His teammates are there as well. Full red for Mental.
Oh,
they're gonna die there. 3 dead now for Simplicity.
Hezzy's got to stay alive. He cannot die here. He's got to play his life. I don't know where Xenon is, but Xenon needs to be making a play somewhere else across the map.
Small lead here. The points again, like PR said, playing whose line is anyway. They don't matter. OpTic Gaming though, 4 dead. Sneak can't get there, and OpTic Gaming comes back 7-6.
That a nail biter.
Nail biter for sure.
They put the backs against the wall, but OpTic Gaming walks away with the victory. Now, if Simplicity would have walked away with that, that would have made a 3-way tie now in Pool A. But